Okay, here we go. Well, this was supposed to be a Facebook Live, but apparently I don't know how to go live on Facebook, and I've decided just to give up and to just do a recording, and then I'm going to post it because what this video is about is my Seint Artist Kit unboxing, and I can't wait any longer. I need to open it, so I'll deal with the tech stuff tomorrow. But now we're going to open my Seint box. So it arrived a little bit late today, so I'm a little bit late getting this on there, but thank God for UPS. It's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. I'm so excited. So I'm just going to, I'm going to open it up, but I'm also just going to take this opportunity just for a minute to talk about, why I started using Seint. So about a couple years ago, I got on TikTok because my daughters were on TikTok, so I wanted to know what they were doing. I wanted to know what it was all about, and all of a sudden, the feeds I kept getting these feeds for these women with this beautiful makeup and this cheetah and these dots, and they were blending and they looked amazing. And I said, what is this all about? And then they started popping up in my Instagram, and then they started popping up on my Facebook Reels. So I was like, well, this stuff looks pretty cool. I've been a lifelong makeup junkie, and so I was like, I'm gonna check this out. So I just did a ton of online research. It took me a little while. I kind of want to know the ins and outs of something before I jump in and use it, so I did a lot of research, and I wish I would have just jumped in sooner. But so I know quite a bit about Seint before I was even an artist, which I guess makes becoming an artist, a little bit easier. So I ordered the basic artist kit, and there was an artist birthday party last week where they were running like an enrollment special, so I got a few extra items in my kit here. So we're gonna go ahead and open it. So I am a sucker for packaging. I've been in marketing in the past, and anything that's nice to look at or pretty or professional looking, I'm a sucker for. And Seint packaging is beautiful. It's very simple, very elegant. I find it very appealing. Again, nice little welcome card here talking about the 3D foundation. So that's that. Then we're going to go straight into, I'm trying to unpack this. This is really fun. Let's see what, oh, those are my colors. Let's do the brushes first. So this first one is the 3D brush, and this is the one that they recommend that you use to apply your foundation, the highlights, and the contour on your face. So it's got two ends, this rounded end, and then this, I don't know if you can see, kind of more this angular shaped end is the perfect size to get into those hard to reach places. So the corners of your eyes, kind of around your nose. This side is also really good to do your contours. So again, when you're doing your contour, you want to get up under that cheekbone and draw it down, and then this side would blend it out. All of their brushes are double-sided, which makes it easy to flip back and forth because Seint is all about ease of use, easy peasy, in and out, get it done. Busy people, let's do it. So again, here's my current Seint palette with all my colors. Here are my foundation, highlights and contour colors. So I would just use these two and be out the door. So that's the first little goodie that I've got. Let's see the second little goodie I have going on here. And I apologize, I'm actually in my bathroom. We've got kind of a crazy house here right now. I've got 3 dogs, a cat, and we just adopted a kitten. And so the dogs are a little excited about the new addition to the house. So we're having to monitor, they're getting acclimated to each other. So we're having to do a lot of monitoring. So there's a lot of activity going on. So this is the one room I know I can go into and kind of have it be a little quiet. I've got a door. The light's not perfect in here, but again, you'll forgive me, I'm sure. Okay, so this next brush is, looks like I got the buff brush. Yes, this is called the buff brush. And then this is the brush they recommend to use if you're doing a little bit more full coverage So this is if you want, as opposed to like a more natural look, this is if you want it a little bit heavier. It helps you buff things in really well. This one is double-ended. Same thing, it's got kind of an angle so you can get into your different crevices. This one works really well if you're doing your contour up there. They do recommend that you use the Seint brushes if you use the Seint makeup. The Seint makeup is a cream-based makeup. It's different formulation than other foundations, and the bristles of these are they're engineered. They're engineered for the product. They make it easier to get the product on. They also make sure you're not using too much product, too little product. I can tell you, I didn't initially get the brushes when I got the makeup, and it really kind of lengthened my learning curve on the makeup because I am a brush junkie. I figured I've got tons of brushes. Every chance that I want to treat myself, I would buy myself some new makeup brushes. So I thought, oh, I've got brushes that will work. And then I kept trying brushes. They weren't working. I'd buy more brushes. I'd try them. They weren't working. So these brushes retail on the site for $40. I say bite the bullet, pay the $40, save yourself out of the gate, shorten that learning curve for sure. Then in addition, here is how your palette comes. So this is your palette. This is a 12. This holds 12 tins. So you would do 6 on the top, 6 on the bottom. I started with this one, and I quickly fueled my addiction, and I kept ordering more shades. I wanted to order additional lip and shades lip and cheek shades, because I don't like to use the same. I like to mix it up. I started buying eyeshadows. I just buy, I put in an order about once a month since July, and just kind of increased my collection here. And so if you're thinking of trying the makeup, you might want to consider getting a larger palette out of the gate, because I quickly grew out of this. So even if you don't fill all your spots with your initial order, think about getting a larger palette. You'll thank me. You will. And then I got 2 of the smaller palettes. These hold 4. So these hold if you're just, trying out the makeup and you just want to do the standard 3, where you'd have your highlight, your contour, your bronzer, and your illuminator or your lip and cheek. So this is a nice little size to throw in your wallet. It's thin enough, if you can see, that you can just drop it even into like a little clutch or the Lululemon crossbody bags or whatever. This is going to fit in if you need to do touch-ups throughout the day. Now I'm excited to see this because I have not used the Seint Perfector yet, but everyone raves about it. So it's this cute. Again, I'm a sucker for packaging containers. So it's this beautiful, let's see, and again, I've tried so many. Oh, this does feel nice. Oh, I'm pleasantly surprised, and it's very soft. And right now it's dry. They do recommend you use this wet. You run into some water, let it kind of expand, then squeeze the water out. I've even seen artists recommend you kind of like dry it off slightly with a towel before using it on your face. And again, the perfector you're going to use after you get your makeup on, and it's just really to push it into your skin and take off any excess. And that's again what allows your skin to come out, your skin to look like skin, because you don't want your skin to look like makeup. You don't want it settling into your fine lines and wrinkles. You want it to just give you like this nice kind of airbrushed finish. That's what we all want, right? Yeah, so I'm super excited about that. All right, let's see what's up under here before I start digging into my colors. So let's see. So this is a new product. I haven't seen this yet. This is the brush pouch. And this, again, is if you want to take your brushes with you, or if you want to, protect them when you're putting them in underneath your bathroom cupboard or your drawers or wherever you keep your makeup. It's this beautiful, I'm imagining it's vegan leather, but this beautiful black sleek looking case. It's got these 2 little flaps on the side to protect your brushes. Again, so when you're traveling, you're going to put them in there. You're gonna put this down, you're gonna put this down, you're gonna wrap it. And sorry, this just, it's really sexy looking, isn't it? It's just, again, sleek and easy, and this, I'm excited about this too. So let's see. Okay, and then this stuff is amazing. I have used this. This is the Seint brush cleanser, and this is amazing. And the nice thing is that you can spray this, you spray it onto like a microfiber towel. You know, take your brush, you rub it in there, it takes off the makeup, so you have a clean brush. I do recommend you clean your brushes like at least once a week to keep any, you know, bacteria off. Make sure you're not, you know, causing any breakouts, and plus you don't want your makeup to get muddy. If you don't have a clean makeup brush, pretty much every color that you've used with that brush is still in that brush, and it's going to come out, and pretty soon, you know, you're going to look really muddy, dirty for lack of a better word. So it smells amazing. And the nice thing is it's instantly dry. So like if you're doing eyeshadow and you don't have like a handful of eyeshadow brushes, which I have a handful of eyeshadow brushes, but you can use it to clean off between colors and then go right in with the brush again. It doesn't have a drying time. And this also will increase the longevity of your brushes, because if you're washing your brushes in soap and water, it breaks down, you know, the glue, whatever's holding the bristles into the brush, it's breaking that down, and eventually you're going to lose bristles, and your brush isn't going to be that amazing anymore. So I'm going to do some eyeshadows first. This eyeshadow color I'm really excited about, because it's called Stay Golden, and this is one of the 2 eyeshadows they have that all the proceeds for this go to support the foundation, the Seint Foundation, which is Love is Never Wasted, which supports foster care and increasing foster awareness, which as a former foster mom, I'm all about it. So this one is called Stay Golden. I don't know if you can see it. It's this really beautiful kind of creamy gold color. And I'm going to swatch it on my skin here. Bear with me for a sec. Oh, that's really pretty. Pull my sleeve up here. It's probably too light for you to see. I don't know if you can see that. But it's a really, the lighting in this bathroom's not great. Again, I'm hiding out. I'll do swatches when you can see. You know, I'll skip the swatches. We'll do swatches when you can see it better. And then the other color I got is Trust. This is just a really nice brown. This is something you'd use maybe in your outer V. You could use it to line. And then a lot of people, a lot of artists I've heard use Trust to do their brows. And you know, it's all about the brow. The brow frames your face. You want to go with the brow. So again, the light in here is not great, but you can kind of see it's just this really pretty brown. And then last but not least is Basic. Basic is one of the colors. This is one of the shades that really goes with all skin tones. It's just a nice neutral brown. It really doesn't pull cool or warm. It's just a nice your basic brown. And this is like a mid-tone shade. So you could use this up here in your, above your crease. Oh gosh, I can't talk. Right above your crease. And again, some people that are lighter, have lighter coloring can use Basic in the brows. So again, that's the eyeshadow. Now the exciting part, we're going to get into, ooh, look how pretty. We're going to get into the foundation singles. So let's kind of, I'm going to start here. We're going to start. Okay, White Peach. White Peach is a very pretty color. It's one that most people don't use actually on your skin. As your highlight. This is usually used as an accent highlight or a pop highlight. This has a little bit of yellow in it, not a ton. It's really pretty. I recently tried this as my, now that I'm a little bit lighter, now that we're into winter, I thought I needed a lighter accent highlight, and I tried White Peach, and I found it was a little too light for me. As we get older and we're more mature, you have to be really careful of putting anything too light down here, because it's just going to accentuate things you don't want to accentuate. So I'm just going to do that there, as you can kind of see. That's white peach. The next color here is Goddess. Okay, this is a warm yellow. This is a little bit darker. This is maybe a little bit too dark for my skin tone. But one thing, a lot of the artists recommend Goddess as a color concealer. So if you're darker skinned, or you have a lot of things in your face that need color correcting, Goddess is one that they use a lot for that. Because again, to cover things up, you want to go darker. You can't cover things up by going lighter. You can only cover things up by going darker and then going in then lightening it up with highlighter on top of that. Okay, this is the Vanilla Dust. This stuff is amazing. It's really translucent. It's very finely milled, so it doesn't settle into your pores. Be a little careful right up under your eyes, but you can use this to set your makeup. Because it's a cream foundation, you do need to set your makeup, so you need a setting spray and then a powder, especially if you're oily. You just kind of put it exactly in the places that you need. You can tell by the size of this, they're not expecting you to use this everywhere. Like, use this where you need to cut any shine or to set the makeup. It takes very little of the Vanilla Dust to do that. Okay, and then the next color is Amber, and Amber is one of my highlight colors. We'll swatch that for you. Amber's a nice, just a warm, neutral. And let's see, June is one. It's one of our only ones that's got a green yellow hue to it. And so June is one that you'd use if you've got a lot of ruddiness in your skin. If you've got a lot of red and you're trying to bring that red down, you want to use green, which is the opposite of red, that will bring down that ruddiness. So June is a nice one to use for color correcting if you've got a lighter skin tone. Cinnamon, this is a warm red. This is, would be good for maybe ethnic skin. I've heard of artists that also use this as kind of a really pretty cream eyeshadow. And so I'm super excited. I'm super excited. Next we have Mango. Mango, people call Mango Magic Mango because this is our #1 color correcting shade. It's an orangish shade, but this is one that you'll use to, it took me a while to get used to Mango because Mango is more orange and darker than my face. I figured out I was using too much of it, so you need very, very little of this. Very, very little of this, but strategically placed, Mango is truly magical. So that's Mango. Again, this lighting's awful. I apologize. Okay, next one here is Wheat. Let's see. This is a new one. So it is a very yellow. This is a very yellow, warm tone. Swatch that. So you can see right there that it's a lot more yellow than the Mango. Then I've got, I'm sorry, I just got new contacts and I'm getting used to a new prescription, so I can see, yeah. And this one's Walnut. Walnut. What is walnut? So this one is Walnut. I'm not familiar with walnut, so let's just swatch that out. It's a nice, pretty brown. I imagine that's a contour. See, I don't know everything. This is Olive. This is one of our beautiful contours. This is a more neutral contour, so that's right there. That's really pretty. I'm gonna have to try that tomorrow. Then I've got Ash. I color matched a friend today, and this was the contour she was color matched for. So, and that's right there. And then this one is Aura. This is my pop highlight. Again, I tried the white peach, was too light. Aura, just right. Go down there, by my elbow. That's Aura. So that's one that I use just to pop there and there. This is Indigo. This is the darkest contour that works on, it's super dark, works on everybody's skin. It's really pretty. Just, I learned the hard way, light-handed and blend, 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 blend. Do not go super thick with this or you will be you'll be taking off more than you leave on. And again, you want your product to last. You don't want to blow through it in a shot. So, right. And then Pink Grapefruit. This is one of our most popular lip and cheeks. It's really great on, I'm going to do this on the other arm, on all skin tones. And it's, I like the way it feels. I believe this one is like a semi-gloss. So that's, I'm excited to try that one. That's really pretty. Then we've got, oh, this is Pearl. This is one of our illuminators. I haven't tried this one. It's very pretty. You just want an illuminator right there and blend it in. Oh, pretty. But that'd be really pretty like on the center of the lip there too. So, all right. Moonlit. This is one of our lightest shades. This is if you are truly, truly like very fair skinned. And this is one that's also often used as a pop highlight or an accent highlight. All right, we're getting down there. Stone, this is another one of our contours. This is a little bit warmer. That is Stone. Then I've got Nude. This is my favorite lip and cheek color. It's really good with all skin tones. So that's Nude. And last but not least is Papaya. This is another one that's super popular with artists to use as a color corrector. So depending on your skin tone, you can see here it looks really, really orange. It's, you know, put it on the skin lightly, blend it in. This orange is really gonna, you know, help hide those imperfections, and then you're able to go in top over the top with your main highlight, which is going to like lighten that up. You got to kind of trust in the process. It takes a little bit of finesse to figure out how to do it, but once you figure it out, you're going to be in love, I promise. So that was my unboxing. If you have any questions about these colors, like I said, I will do a better swatching for you at some point in the next week or so you get a better sense of it. If you'd like me to color match you, please reach out, send me a DM, don't be shy. I truly love this makeup, is why I'm here telling you about it. I'm not going to push it down your throat, and if you don't like it, 30-day guarantee. Get your money back, call it a day. They're also really great about shade swapping, so if you get a shade and you feel like it's a little bit too light, it's a little bit too dark, I just don't know how I feel about it, you can send it back, they'll send you another one, and you know, you're good to go. So thank you for being with me, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.